before the backtest session, I will break down some opportunities that were on a Friday, also on a Thursday. So I think you can see my trading view, or no? No, wait. Change stream. Okay, now should be better. Hello, Spacewalker. Like, weekends are pretty boring. That's why I wanted to do every weekend backtesting session for you guys to grow. Also, this backtesting session will be like, we'll integrate with each other. So I will be asking you, what is your opinion on that setup, on this setup? Would you enter there, or you wouldn't, etc. So let's talk about the Friday. On my journal, I mentioned that I'm looking for lower prices inside of this area. You can see this CB combined with this BC. So I mark out this as a one range. And I was looking for a sweep of this liquidity and move lower. We got this perfectly. However, this was on the second macro. I wasn't at home at the second macro because of the personal things, but the trade was very good. I will break down this trade for you. I saw Fall Duty was bullish, so I'm feeling like it's 1-0 for me. He posted something on the analysis. Yeah, he was expecting higher prices. So I won in this day. I won. 1 for me, 0 to him. Okay, so let's talk about this Friday delivery. Basically, this Thursday we've decided that Friday will be a little choppy, consolidating. You can see that we basically are ranging right now because of this huge drop. We shouldn't be really expecting anything more on a Friday. But the setup was very good. So someone have the microphone on. If you can turn it off, it would be great. So let's talk about this. Ilu jest Polaków? Beata. Cześć, Beata. Only one Polish guess right now. So the first macro was, as you saw, not the best. Like pretty much in a range. I'm sure many of you took something around there, some shorts. Let me open the second chart. But it wasn't too clear. However, the second macro was very good. To be honest, A++ setup. Take a look how we swept out. So yeah, this is SMT. Between 90 minutes time cycles. So if you watched my video about true rejection block, you know that this is your true rejection block. And if you want to play high risk reward trades, this could be your entry. If you want to wait for more confirmation, which is not a shame, of course you can wait for inversion value gap, and basically this is your short. So yeah, this is like bread and butter setup. I saw many of you took this. I'm glad because of it. Because as you saw, the manipulation was clear. The SMT between cycles in a point of interest inside of the macro. Good V-shape recovery right there. Beautiful. Okay, I wanted also to Agori is there? I don't know. Agori is not there. Okay. So if you join, I will break down his Friday loss. But right now we'll move into the FX replay. So yeah, right now I am on the Pro free trial, but I think I will buy it. Very good application. I remember when I was starting my career as a trader, I was like every day on this app, so this is really good. So let's start. I tested this already, everything fine. So let me create the new session. Why wouldn't you enter the first macro? Okay, sorry, I didn't saw your question. The first macro, let me see where was the first macro. So it started right there. Okay, so we had the accumulation right there. You can do a projections of it. Second macro starts, have move lower. Why I didn't enter there, I don't know, maybe this is my intuition, because to be honest, it wasn't that bad setup. We had like, there was no SMT on the Smart Money Versa, which I don't like. I know some of you, like Falduti, is not requiring the SMT on the Smart Money Universal. I like, but if you took it, let's say of this, it's very ugly. Let me clear this. After this inversion, it's not bad, not bad. Manipulation very clean, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So yeah, you could enter right there. It wasn't like bad setup. But the second macro, like had, you know, the 90 minutes time cycle SMT, also double purge, because we swept out sell side, then we swept out buy side, and the third move is the right move to the downside. So like it's more cleaner. But if someone took this, this is not also like a bad trade. But I hope you, in case you enter trade there, you try to stop to break even, or above this swing high, because yeah, we didn't have SMT. So yeah, this is like, but you could just no one is trading like that, but theoretically, if you enter right there, your stop loss is above this high. This high was never took out, but yeah, if price is chopping around like from the open basically to the 10:30, so exactly 1 hour, I want the new macro to deliver some volatility to the market. Of course, the SMT is also volatility injection, and in that case, it worked perfectly. But I don't want to talk too much about setup, because I wasn't trading at that macro. I wasn't in front of the chart, so yeah. But it seems good. Okay, let's now start. So we'll be trading NQ, like 50k challenge. Let's say that this will be some challenge, okay, that we have to pass. So I will put my balance to 50. I will take NQ, also yes. I think I will skip Dow Jones, just like that. I don't like Dow Jones, so I can trade basically of the ES perfectly good, so I don't mind. Okay, so yeah, let's now lay out, for example, this date. I don't know, someone can pick a date, a random date, or I will pick a date, let's say 2 years ago to the actual day. Let's start. Let's see if I'm profitable or maybe I'm full of shit. Okay, the candles are not very beautiful. I don't like green color, but yeah. So let's go to the hourly chart. I always starting my analysis on the hourly chart, and let's go to the next session. Yeah, New York session. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, I don't have indicators. ICT said indicators are useless, so we'll trade without indicators. We have this is previous day low, as I think. Yeah. Yeah, previous day high. So we have SMT between previous day high. Okay. What I would do right there, like let's be professional right there. The full narrative. Where is my drawn liquidity? Where is my point of interest? Everything. Huh. I would be bullish to be honest. I would be bearish. Sorry. I will be bearish. Let's check the 4 hour. Okay, I like that fair value gap. This one. So let's say a little manipulation and we can go lower. So let's go to the 1 minute. I think, yeah, it's 7. So let's wait for market to open. Full screen. Like that? Okay, yeah. Thank you for this. Tip. Okay. I think I can check the news. I don't know how. So right now I am playing trading without the new. Oh, here. Okay. So we don't have news today. This is Monday. No news Monday are not the best days, as you probably know. Okay, the 9:30 is opening right there. I want to open high because I am bearish. But we are inside of the POI already. Okay, we have the open high. We are inside of the macro. Very strong move higher. So every session basically traded higher. We have a lot of liquidity to take. Okay. If I can short from, so maybe I can, but I'm looking at this high, and this should work as a 3 direction block. Oh my god, I don't have settings. Basically, I want to see a resistance right there and go lower because of the fact that we have SMT right there. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the 1 minute and wait for a lower time frame protocol. Okay, now why I didn't take this? I don't know, to be honest, if it doesn't look the best, I would prefer to wait for 10 a.m. Okay, we have 10 a.m. open right there, we have move higher. Now we are inside of the 25% of this rejection block. The new macro starts. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. Okay. So macro opens up higher. No SMT at the highs. Still no SMT at the highs. Pretty ugly, to be honest. Yeah, and it's 11 already, so I would not rotate. Oh, maybe now. Okay, we have SMT on the highs. The macro is ending. I think we can find something there. What do you think? It's a good setup. Like, let's see if we get the CSD. Okay, there is no SMT anymore, but I like the IBDA time right there. Let's see if it produces an change in state. Okay, we have change in state. So 23 after the macro, but smart money universal. I will maybe marking this out. Let's be professional. Smart money universal is in the macro. Also, smart money universal is in the IBDA time. That's why this is correct, smart money universal, and it shouldn't be taken out. Also, we have candle to candle SMT right there. So yeah, I don't like the time because it's like a little bit, late. So maybe I will skip this and see how it goes. Yeah, dropping around, as we can see. Maybe it will go down. Yeah. Okay. Maybe skip the Friday. Basically, I am skipping most of the Fridays if there is no news. So go to the Tuesday. No trades taken. Okay, they dumped it lower. And now what? So now I would look for a continuation lower because my narrative played out. So we are still bearish, but the draw on liquidity are still there. So we want to take this out. Okay, so let's wait. What I like about this, pay close attention to that fair value gap. So we have clear expansion, retracement, expansion, and now we want the retracement, so the manipulation, and another expansion lower. We don't have any crucial SMT on the lows. Also pay attention to that low that we created basically fair value gap, displacing through that low, through that liquidity. Okay, so go to the 1 minute now. Wait for the open. And maybe check the news. The news on the 10. So the function of the news on the 10, because very often we have news at 10. Basically, if news release are on the 10 a.m. And the smart money universal is created, I want price to just distribute. But if the smart money universal isn't created, I want news to create one. This basically, like, I don't trade before the market open very often, but this looks very good. So if price will produce CSD right there, yeah, I would take this. So this is my setup. Let's go short right there. Smart universal 820. We have now So yeah, new 830 should distribute lower, like straight away. I don't want any pullbacks because of the fact that smart money inverter is already created. We have SMT, time cycle SMT right there, so it should go lower from that. So I will trade this. Stop loss very safe. I want to play safe right there because we are before the market open. So let's play this safe. Let's see where is my drawn liquidity. Lower, of course. So let's play. Maybe we can even go for this, but I will partial right there. 20 risk reward trade, pretty basic. Yeah. So what you think about this setup? Because we tagged the POI, we tagged the swing low that we created for value gap displacing through. It's the swing low. What do you think about that? Maybe the time, but the time will be right in about 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm waiting for your opinion. Anyone? Guys, we have to integrate, we have to talk. I want to see what you think, what you see, like, you know, you distribute lower. Okay. This short setup does not meet my criteria. Okay. Makes sense. Setup right. Okay, we'll try this. Before the market open, so half of the risk. Like half of the risk in 50k account for me is... Okay, let's just press this. Yeah, before market open, it's more risky. That's why I'm risking less. But I want to try because we have very nice SMT in the POI. The new cycle is opening after we had CSD, so I'm expecting the 830 to distribute lower and see if I'm right. Okay, so 830 is open in about 1 minute. Okay, what you saw right there, we opened high, manipulated, created the swing high at 833. So let's see what is that. Yeah, basically it will be my new invalidation. We have IP the minute at the end of a retracement. I don't want the price now to distribute lower. This is key area. So basically I want price to go as fast as can, retrace and go lower. I don't want any chopping here because it will create retracement that will take me out. So we have to see a speed right there. Okay, now we have SMT right there. So this is correct invalidation. Basically risk-free trade, like basically break even. Okay, taken out. Let's see if, yeah, that was a good decision. What can we see now? We have another SMT. This is the true rejection block. So, okay, no SMT anymore. Let's now wait. Okay. I can show you a continuation trade if you want. Basically, take key area from the left side of the curve that showed power many times, like there. After inversion, you want price to retrace, and basically this is your trade. So 9 a.m. is opening in about 4 minutes. Smart money reversal is here with SMT in the POI. So yeah, the volatility is perfect. I'm expecting price to distribute lower straight away. So let's try this. Place order limit, yeah. Okay, so basically when I'm playing the limit order and my limit is not taken within few minutes, I don't want this order anymore, okay? So in that case, I would delay that or wait to the 9:10, because on the 9:10 the new time cycle is opening up, so I want price to open high and close low. Okay, we have the entry at the 9:10 new time cycle, so let's see if price will okay, we have move higher. So in that case, when you are in the drawdown and price is going against your idea, you have to pay close attention to the second index. Like, look at these highs and what index will take this high first. So in that case, not in my favor, probably NQ will take this high first. Go to the hourly chart and basically take this week, 50% of it. If price is closing like swing final pattern, it have big wick, the 50% is very often a retracement. Now, so I will play this a little bit more safe and add to the position right there, or to the next candle. Okay, so this is my pyramidation, and I know many of traders are saying don't add to a losing trade. I don't like this term, to be honest. I like adding to losing trades. For me, this is the best place to add. If you know about your invalidation and you know this high shouldn't be taken out, feel free to add some contracts right there. Okay, so we got the displacement down, and 9:30 is about to open, and the same scenario. If the smart money reversal is in, the 9:30 the market open should distribute lower. Exactly. So right now I would try my stop at the 9:30 open, because it shouldn't come back. If this is just a Judas swing, it's basically manipulation, I don't want to risk anymore. Okay, so I don't want price to come back here. This should distribute lower. Let's talk now about the draw on liquidity. So I will take some partial right there, and also I want to leave a runner in case we are super bearish, because take a close look at this left side of the curve. What can you see? Tell me, because I want you to learn, not only watch. This is not a Netflix. Left side of the curve. What you can say about? It's your time to talk or write, guys. I'm talking about low resistance liquidity run and high resistance liquidity run. Any guess? Any response? No? Okay. So, yeah, so I have to talk. Okay. Low resistance. Yeah, finally. You think this is low resistance? High resistance liquidity run. Yeah, Subash is right. This is high resistance liquidity run. So I'm expecting right there a low resistance liquidity run. Basically, very fast move after 9:30 open and at the 9:42 macro to a draw on liquidities. So I'm expecting this to be very fast. That's why I don't want to. I don't want to have my stop loss still above the highs because I'm not expecting too much retrace. I premeditated in a perfect place. Let's see if my idea is still correct. Yeah, yes, baseball covers, you're right. So, first partial right there. Okay, this is important. Like, if you are not happy with me, like stopping out the chart, you are in the wrong place because what I'm telling you is crucial knowledge. We stopped, pay close attention to everything. We stopped right in advance of the liquidity. So what we are doing now is the engineered of the sell side that will take in a while. Basically trap determined traders that the higher prices are next. And this is not true. Okay, we have SMT on the lows. So if you, oh my god, a lot of knowledge on this stream. Now it's pretty boring stream, but no one said trading is exciting, you know. In that case, when I see SMT right there, I want price to invalidate this SMT as fast as is possible. I don't want any chopping around, retracing, because if this SMT stays, we'll see a retrace, and as I already said, we are in a low resistance liquidity environment, so this could be not a retrace, but a reversal. That's why I want price to invalidate this SMT as fast as possible. Also, we are in ahead of the macro, so it has to happen fast. Okay, there is no SMT, so now let's take the liquidity. Yeah, so take profit first, taken out. Of course, after taking liquidity, it's possible to see some retrace. We have SMT, and this is important because many of the traders, like the 90% of the traders, are trading patterns. So basically, the hourly chart or the daily chart is not existing for them. Like they only on the 1 minute chasing the setup after the setup, chasing the inversion fair value gap after the inversion fair value gap, and they see this SMT and this breaker as a perfect long. What are they missing? All the work that we did, guys, on the hourly chart. Draw on liquidity is lower, so we don't care about some breaker formation the 1 minute. I hope you guys understand, because this is like basics of being better than the rest, better than the 90%. Okay. Yeah, of course I'm right. So we displace it below. If you want to be aggressive, you can pyramidate right there. As I pyramidated on this high, remember the 50% of previous hourly week close after our close produced a week, and this was a retracement to the 50% of it. Okay, let's go back. That's why I'm not going to add to the position, but I think, yeah, we got the next draw on liquidity. So now I would close another. How to close? Maybe someone is backtesting trader. How can I close the 25% or the more on this application? And one knows? I don't want to close fully the position. Sorry for being amateur right there. But I really don't want to close that position there, because what we see now is very low resistance liquidity run. Macro just started. The 10 a.m. is in advance of few minutes, so I'm seeing this as a 10 a.m. distribution, because everything is already in. Everything is written. And no one knows? Okay, so I don't want to risk closing that, we'll just hold this. Okay, we have little reactions here. 10 a.m. is opening, so I want now price to distribute lower and again take these traders that return-minded traders that are taking that inversion free value gap, because it's combined with SMT or something else. Guys, don't forget the narrative. Look at the 10 a.m. Okay, to be honest, I was expecting faster move, but doesn't matter, we are going still lower. I will now try my stop to that high. Reason being, this SMT right there. I like to be more aggressive, but let's just play A to B. Okay, nice displacement lower. If we had this SMT on this swing high, I would try my stop, but it isn't. Okay, good. Yeah. So, learn the pattern recognition. What I said a few minutes ago about this type of situation. Right now I'm not saying anything. It's your time to respond. Don't be afraid. Every answer is good, because you are learning. Time streaming for you to learn. I'm already after my backtesting career. We should see narrative only at high time frame, or is there any lower time frame narrative? Good question. Narrative is created on the high time frame. Basically, your narrative is institutional order flow. So, price is bullish or bearish. POI. So, area that price will create swing low or swing high and start distributing to the other direction, and the draw on liquidity. So this is a full narrative, and Subash every day basically go to my journal, or go to the Falduti journal, or go to the RNA journal. We are posting here, or the analysis channel. Okay, also right there. This is full narrative. On the picture, on the screen, on the, everything is written. Falduti is doing it. Beautiful. Just take a look. Narrative. Everything written. So analyze these things. On the lower time frame, we are looking for execution. So what is execution protocol? Time of interest, smart money time, CSD. So basically, smart money Warsaw has to be created at the. I hope you watched my video that I did for you. Smart money Warsaw has to be in a macro or in the time. Then you wait for CSD, of course, with SMT before. Yeah. This could be an invalid breaker or just a stop hand which is formed just in 1 minute because it formed without hitting octodal. Yeah, basically what I'm saying, we stopped in advance of taking that liquidity, which is crucial time-based liquidity, because this is Wednesday low, I think previous week low. So previous week low, yeah, this previous week low, guys, we stopped right in advance of previous week low. So what we are going to now create is engineered based liquidity. Exactly the same thing we had here. Take a look. We stopped right in advance, a few points before thinking out. What we created? A false CSD. Guys, a lot of knowledge. And I don't know if I'm going to post this on YouTube, so watch this. What's crucial? After the fakes, after stopping in advance of the liquidity, what price will create? False CSD. Fake CSD. Why? Very easy, guys. To trap traders that now higher prices are next. Because we had breaker, because we have SMT, because we have inversion fair value gap. But they miss narrative. Then they don't see this. They think, okay, this low stays intact. Let's go higher. No. So what are you looking for? Stopped in advance. Fake CSD. And the right move go lower. Mark my words. I don't care about the consolidation. I care only about the point A, which is here, my POA, and the drawn liquidity, which is here. Boom. And congratulations. To be honest, this was amazing, right? Everything I said happened. Yeah, and this was the first trade, so I think I know something. So I'm not some scammer. Okay, so A to B delivered perfectly. So let's break down this. The challenge is passed already. So we had this fair value gap, and I'm not requiring going to the 50% of it because of the fact that we have this London low displaced through. This is very key algorithmic precision. I was saying it before it really happened. Yeah, also take a look at this 8 a.m. close and take a 50% of it right there. This was my pyramidation. It was 2 years ago. I don't know this data, guys. I don't know this. I don't have that much gigabytes in my brain to be remembered this price action. Okay, so we can go to the next day because the day is done. Day is like smashed. So now you go to a dinner with your girlfriend and that's it. Okay, next day. We displace it even more. We have Wednesday. Let's see the news. No economic news for this date. And tomorrow is unemployed change and PME. Okay. So it will be a choppy day. I think this day will create some range, some liquidity that the next day with news will take. Yeah, this will be a dream bread and butter setup. So I will skip that day. Let me skip that day. Next New York session. So this is Thursday now. Okay, so I was right. We didn't had major runs. Of course, not only because of the no news day, also take a look at the previous day. We had huge drop lower. The same thing that happened this week. We had huge drop on a Thursday and Friday was consolidating. The same thing happened there. Huge drop on Tuesday, Wednesday, consolidation. Okay, but let's now make narrative from the head to toe. What is my current draw on liquidity? We are in a for sure bearish trend. For sure institutional order flow is bearish. So I see this as a market maker model. We have left side of the curve, original consolidation, which is my draw on liquidity. And now we have the right side of the curve. So what I want to look for is shorts. Let's now talk about the POI. We are right now in a good POI, because as you saw, we at this revenue up showed power. So I assume that we're gonna go lower from this. But of course, it's not only POI, it's also the wrong liquidity and institutional order flow and the lower time frame protocol. So let's wait for 9:30. Okay, so a move happened before us. This happens, every setup, every loss that will happen on that session, everything will teach you something. What you do in this situation, because your narrative was correct, you wanted price to go lower from that P derivative, from that free val gap, yes? So we already said that institutional order flow is bearish, POI is right there, and draw liquidity is lower. Price is going without you. What are you doing? Nothing. You was waiting for an AM session to start. You was waiting for a market to open. Price is going without you. Don't chase the market. This can be manipulation, and we can come back here, wait for the 9:30 or the 10 AM, then go lower, and then your setup is right there. I will tell you something about me. In my beginning days, not that beginning days, but I wasn't still profitable, but I had knowledge. I was chasing the price. My analysis good. They can't go without me. So what would happen? I would lose on a bad trades, but the fact that I have the knowledge draw me towards the good setup that created after I chased the price, and then after my setup was clear, I would take this and make money back. But on the long-term perspective, because of this habits, bad habits, lack of the discipline, the FOMO, I wasn't profitable. I was already taking same setups like Zeusi, but he wasn't taking this setup. I was. That was my problem for a long time. I had the knowledge, but I couldn't accept the price going without me. Okay, enough of the talk, but I think you will take something of this talking. Okay, and basically, David got stopped out. Not now. Let's wait for our setup to form. 8:30 in about to open. So what I want to see, because of the fact that smart money reversal is not created yet, I want price to open high, manipulate, create the smart money reversal, and distribute lower. So I wouldn't be positioning myself ahead of the 9:30, which, as you saw probably several times, I'm doing when everything is already in. If you have any questions about this, can tell me. Going back to the hourly chart, I would love to see some sweeps. I don't like ranging trades and taking trades before sweep. If this is ranging markets, I want a sweep with SMT. Agree. Okay, so let's now wait for the market to open high. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know where this is happening. Maybe, I don't know. Like, it could go lower, but I said I want manipulation higher, so it distribute higher. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see if we can do something from here. Yeah, there is no SMT here. It's also important, guys. Listen to me. If you don't have SMT on these highs, you wait for this high to be swept. So there is no setup for me. I don't care about the Dow Jones. It can be out of sync, so. Okay. We go a little bit higher. So the index that will sweep out this high first is Nasdaq for sure. Oh, guys, you should already know. You should already know. I not going to say it every time, but this signature should be clear. Okay, high is taken out. 10 a.m. opened right there. It opened high without the wick. I was trading at 10 a.m. open high low close model for a while, and yeah, if we are opening without a wick, this week we will come back to make this week, because if you go to the 4-hour chart, this 4-hour has no wick. We are going to create that wick. Okay, then. So okay, if this is not the time, let's see. Okay. I think it will go lower. So, but can you see now? We have high, low, low. So what is missing? Buy side and the sell side. If you watch the balance price range video, you should already know. Price should come back here and then distribute lower. So because of the bad risk reward ratio, maybe not that bad, but no, this is bad. I would position myself around here. So, but let's see. Okay. Let me go short here. So basically, what is my strategy when my entry is there and price is very close, in a very close proximity to it? I like to enter right now, but not on a full position. Like, give it 25% in case price will just run lower without you. But this high is still for me suspect. That's why I will enter 25% and see if this goes lower, or maybe we have to sweep this high out and then go lower. So let me place order. Yeah. Okay. So at that case, I'm probably fucked. This high will be taken, but good thing is I'm low risking this. Yeah, this high is taken. But the narrative, the idea is still correct. So let's see if this rejection block will stay. No, it isn't. 9:30 starting. We have SMT on the high, or maybe no, but we have IPDA time right there. We have a very nice sweep with the V-shape recovery, so I would try this right there. 9:30 opens up. I'm expecting price to distribute lower because smart money versa is already. Let's see if I'm right. Let's risk half on this. Oh fuck. Let's come back, please. So what happened? We had retrace. So 9:30 opened up high. I wasn't looking for this, but we carried the SMT right there. So it could be a fractal expansion, retracement expansion, but it should break out this high. Okay, so I would close the position right there. I don't like this. I don't like this sweep. We are now break even. So I would close the position. Yeah, this is not looking the best. If price will go lower, however, I still can wait for a macro to form a trade. So I'm not really losing that much. Take a look maybe at the hourly chart. Okay. Yeah. Basically we have this fair value gap that shot power before right there. Yeah, it's looking good, to be honest. To the moment we are not going to close above it. I think we should go lower. What do you think? Do we go higher or lower? Okay. Okay, I was sorry. I want to close this. But let me see. Maybe we created something that will distribute price lower now. Okay, we created that SMT. So what I love to see is not close the position, but significantly risk less. So I'm risking basically nothing right there, like transactional cost. But this SMT can be now my invalidation, and price can distribute lower from this. Oh, yeah, I got stop out on the week. So this happens. Pay close attention to the fair value gap, because now this is my validation after inversion. Yeah, this is my trade. So the same scenario. I'm not going to wait for a retrace in case we are going lower. So I'm going to low risk this and enter more if we're going to retrace. Okay, see, that's why. This is very good management. And no one is teaching that. Everyone is telling, wait for a retrace. No, go 25% now. If you're going to retrace, we are not going to lose anything, basically. So what was the mistake? I think my mistake at the first place was believing in that smart money reversal. I should watch my video about smart money reversal because yeah, it's not at that time. Of course, this is in a micro, but also the lack of SMT right there. What I like about it, like this CSD is looking very good. Like this is the OC market structure shift pattern, where we have the high, the low, the intermediate term low, the high sweep of liquidity, and then at this place lower. But I think I was missing the fact that this was without SMT and not on IPTA time. So what I should do is low risk that. I don't remember if I was I was low risking this, as I think, or skip that even. So the next macro, open up here, and what you should notice is the fact that smart money reversal is created. This is on a 10, 27, so basically 2 plus 7 is 9, so it's in the IPTA time. And what is important about the macro, this is knowledge is not talked about enough. If everything is correct, if everything is already in, every volatility injection will be a distribution, and macro is for sure a volatility injection. That's why macro started and distribute lower, because there is no point to create smart money reversal, because smart money reversal is already in. That's why it will distribute lower. So your job is to identify, confirm smart money reversal. Then just wait and look at the clock. Okay, now where is my draw on liquidity? Equal lows. Oh, very, very beautiful equal lows. So a magnet to price. So for sure this. Also, left side of the curve. Let's go to the even higher time frame. Yeah, I think I will target also this revive gap. But I don't know if we have the power today. We'll see. Let's now. This trade is not complete. I am talking like already won, but it's looking very good. I would pyramidate right there. Why right there? Take a look at the sequence of revival gaps and at this low. How it shot power, you know. So let me mark out this good. We have the inversion. Yeah, very low resistance liquidity. I like this. This would be my pyramidation. And stop loss on this breakaway gap. Also right there. Let's see if it even going to retrace. Okay, it's retracing for a little bit. I have to check something. How the 10 a.m. closed. Okay, so basically I'm right now inside of this hourly fair value gap, but to the moment liquidity is not taken on one of the indexes, I'm not caring about this. Price should go lower because the narrative is correct on the highest, on the higher time frame, and one index for sure should come back here and sweep out this liquidity. After the ES is closer, so I will be more aware after ES will sweep this, but we have to see how we price react to it. Of course, it's 11 a.m. now, so it might be harder. What do you think, guys? What you do? You would close the position because of the fair value gap? Okay. I would enter right there, basically. Sell limit, yeah. Let it run. Okay. Yeah, I would also let it run. So it should go lower. Basically, right now. Why right now? Because for a pyramid, no, not closing the position. Very good answers. For pyramid entry there, I am using Jamie type 1, but I was watching the Jamie type pyramidation. To be honest, I'm thinking this is very similar. Like he's waiting for something inverse on the lesser of the curve. Then he's adding to the position and trailing stop to the nearest swing high of SMT. Okay, I want price to distribute lower now, because we are now in this area that is my pyramidation, that is my invalidation, and it should go lower. Take a look how the wicks stays. We are not closing above it. We have SMT here, so we are going lower. We created this SMT. You should already know what does it mean. Price has to invalidate the SMT as fast as is possible. I don't want any slowing down and chopping around. Oh, and that's not good. Yeah, okay. But you have SMT now. So now we are aggressive. You have to like okay. Minus 100 and the plus 300. We have to secure the profits. We have SMT right there. It's not closing good. Has to speed up. Okay. We have still SMT. Don't forget about this. I will be even more aggressive. Yeah. So I'm securing $600 right there. Price should, if this wants to retrace, it has to retrace on the first PDRA and straight distribute lower. Okay, so you might now think that I'm changing my mind to some concepts, but that's not true. As I said, when we are stopping in advance of the drawn liquidity, I like to add after retrace, but this works when we don't have SMT. Guys, if we have the high time frame SMT and we are stopping in advance of the liquidity, this is not for engineer of a sell side. This can be retracement that will take you out or even reversal. So I want price now to distribute lower. If I see the sign of possible weakness, I would take a partial. Yeah. So let's take, okay, so I can take partials. Yeah. I figured this out. So I'm pressing this close button and choosing one of this option. So I'm going to close the 50%. Stop loss still on this breakaway gap. If price would retrace, if one index would retrace to this gap, I would try my stop here, because this would be a breakaway gap SMT, but Nasdaq and also ES didn't retrace to it, so there is no SMT. Okay. So right now we have SMT breakaway gap. Basically, what does it mean? If price wants to go lower, it has to go lower now. This fair value gap can't be taken. So I'm securing $800 right there, and it has to go from that week. Okay, it has to go lower. This fair value gap can't be touched. This is smart money versus breakaway gap. So this is my new invitation. Remember, I'm very aggressive because of the fact that we have on the hourly chart, on the high time frame, SMT, crucial SMT. See? We stepped to the previous day low. So we have the previous day low SMT. And yeah, it can be also your long position. So if you're going too long from this, it's also not bad. Maybe this is bad because this is out of the time of interest, this is 11:35. But I'm telling you about the pattern recognitions. We have previous day low SMT, and you don't want to play A to B, okay? In that case, you want to be more aggressive when you are shorting. Yeah, that's why. So let's see if this was good idea. Yeah. I hope you understand now why I was being very aggressive. Basically, I was talking about the long. This was the beautiful long position, the long opportunity inside of the 11:45, 12:50 macro. We have SMT, and yeah, this could be your long. It's chopping around, so yeah, we didn't miss anything. Trades with your institutional order flow always works better. Some people might be now concerned about certain things because I'm saying institutional order flow. So basically, if it's bearish, I'm looking for shorts, but the one thing I didn't mention, what price does. Price expand, retrace, and expand. Retrace and expand. So if institutional order flow is bearish, I can play the expansion, and I want to trade the expansion, the distribution, because this is bigger move and the easier move to capture. But also, take a look at this retracement. You can also play the manipulation. So I can trade the distribution, but I also can trade the retracement, as you saw me a lot of times probably. But if you are a beginner, focus only on the expansion. Okay, so day is done for me. I took only 2 trades and it's already hour and 20 minutes. So maybe let's take one more trade. Hope it will be win. But if not, I'm still very green. So let's see. New York session next. Okay. So the liquidity, the drawn liquidity, the previous day low was eventually swept. Okay, so what can we see now? Let's go to the 4-hour chart. With Friday. So maybe TJF. Let's take a look what the whole week was doing. So the week is starting. Let me see here. Okay, here. So the week was displacing lower and lower every time. Okay, TJF. Beautiful. I see the TJF, guys. You know this TJF? Tell me. It's your time to answer. What is TJF? TJEF. And the one knows? No one knows. Okay, so basically if the full week was distributing lower, the Friday is going to retrace to at least 50% of the range. This TJF. Yeah. 25-30%, yeah. It also can be. We can play the 25%. So this is 25%. Let's wait for or maybe do you trading London? And no one trading London? Because I can show you how to trade London if you want. Because I see setup. I don't know if you see this weeks, but this is time cycle SMT right there. Yeah, I'm taking this. Sorry, New York AM traders, but it doesn't really matter what session you trade, and I think I had conversations with one of the guy that is already on this meeting about the sessions, and it doesn't care. Like you like blondes, you like brunettes, BMWs, Mercedes, doesn't matter as long as it works, as long as it's not annoying you. So let's play the London. Okay, what can we see here? We have this order block. We have the invalidation. We can play some semi swing trade. Let's see on the 1 minute. 7 AM is about to open. Okay. You already should know what I'm going to do. Give it, guys, a 25%. Give it a 25%, and I tell you why. I like the smart money versal. I like this. London very often are creating the low of the day. So basically, we are trading in some range. We had London distributing lower, creating crucial divergence, smart money time with previous time cycle, and this is basically low of the day or low of the session. That it's a very good setup creating right there. Rarely, because to this day, I think the London session is the worst of all sessions. But what we can see now, it's very good SMT. If you want a POI to it, just take the horizontal line and mark out the fixed price levels. So 8,070 700. Let me change it. Okay, so we tapped into fixed price levels, and now I'm expecting distribution. Let's see. Okay, semi swing trade. I'm not like analyzing every 1 minute candle because I was playing off this 15-minute. Oh, we didn't tag this. Okay, suspicious. But anyway, it's too late. Like I was trading off this 15-minute order block. Also, take a look at this 50% retrace. We had expansion, retracement. Now we see the expansion. So let's give it a run. What can I see now? Is the SMT on the highs. Not good. Let's wait, maybe we'll invalidate that. Let's give it a chance. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the 15-minute chart, or maybe 5-minute. Okay, a very ugly price action. Yeah, I can trim my stop now to this swing low with SMT. And yeah, I'm targeting not the 50% as I said, because of the already high risk reward trade. I'm targeting the 25% of the full weekly range. So it will be here. It's very irritating me, guys. I have to. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, now. So something opened up because we have volatility coming in. I see this as a manipulation still. Yeah, we have nice early close. Basically, don't be too stressed about the 1 minute. Like you can zoom in and this scares you, but zoom out, go to the 1 hour chart, take a look how we closed above it, above this hourly, this previous hourly. So it should be oh wait, you can watch this Brock's video, by the way. Notice this, very good. So if whole week is in one side, yeah, super, you're right. So yeah, but it shouldn't take me out. It should max, come back here and go higher. You can take the 50%. Yeah, exactly. So what do you think about the setup? Because the setup is something different than usual. We are also inside of the hourly 5 gap. Yeah, they could potentially, as I see now, we have the swing low. But yeah, we are still in the position. I think it's nothing to be worried about. Consolidation. Yeah, I have to clear because I'm not thinking right. Okay, give it a run. I don't know, guys, if you saw this, but my stop loss was right there. And now, okay, I didn't check the news. Yeah, my fault. My fault. I should cover the risk before the news, like try my stop. But yeah, but this was a little bit unfortunate. Like I was stop out. You know, you saw this. Okay, so I lose this trade. And they went to my TP. It happens. It happens. I don't care about it. But the day isn't finished, so the IM is about to. Oh, the IM is already in. We can look for something. Yeah, there was news. 8:30. Forgot about this. Yeah. London traders. Yeah, I think I would wait for 10 a.m. right now. Oh, it's even before market open. Never mind. Let's give it a run. So 9:30 opens up. Open lower. Manipulate. Okay. So now we have the 10 a.m. I think there is no setup for me. It's too low right now, yeah. But too low for a short, but maybe I can long this. Have this beautiful data, because this is data low, news low, basically. We have SMT with this. 10 a.m. opened up low. We have also 90 minutes time cycle SMT right there. To be honest, wait for inversion. And give it a try. Okay, it's kinda messing around. Another sweep. Okay, let me clear this. I like the naked chart, to be honest. We have SMT right there. IBDA time is n. 1 plus 1 plus 7 equals 9. We have inversion, and take a look, guys. My eyes are trained to it. Let's count this. We have low, we have high, not a low, but pay close attention to the ES chart. Now we have high. This is there we see market structure shift. Here is the intermediate term high, the mitigation block formation, and after ES will close above this candle, it will produces the CSD. It will be breaker right there. Let's wait for ES to produce CSD. Yeah, this is a good lesson. That's why you are waiting for a CSD on both indexes, because Nasdaq already produced the change in state of delivery, but the ES didn't. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. What is happening? Yeah. Go to the hourly chart maybe once again. So yeah, they're going probably lower. The day is done. Like I was looking for a long, but no confirmations. The short right there, like of accumulation. Okay, go to the next day. It should be the last trade of the session, but no, I have to end the stream in a good in a good style. Okay, so now it should be clean. Expansion is just an expansion. So this is Monday. Okay, this is Monday. Fuck the Mondays. I don't want to trade the Mondays. Let's keep the Monday. Let me go to the Tuesday. So yeah, Monday was basically fucked up, very trash PA, which I like because I skipped that. Tuesday we have the presidential debate. Sorry for my Polish words. So yeah, what I want to see, I want the price to distribute lower basically. Pay close attention to that high that we displaced through, creating this fair value gap. So let's say now we are at the New York Open. So yeah, let's go to the 1 minute and let's wait for a market to open. Okay, suspicious run. So why we are running like that? There's no even news. What the fuck is going on? 8:30 opens up in 1 minute. I like this liquidity. And I don't know if I'm not going to short this because this fair value gap is still open. What do you guys think about? Oh. Maybe wait for a market to open. Daily chart. You know why I don't want to go to the daily chart? Because I remember all of the data on the daily chart for basically 3 years past. Yeah, I know what's going to happen. Yeah, this is interesting. Can play off that. Okay, I mistaken. Let's go to the next day then. So what happened? Right now we are inside of the daily. You can check also the weekly. Clearly bearish. The reason I wasn't going to the daily is I'm navigating the order flow on the 4-hour and the hourly. But yeah, sometimes it's good to go to the daily. Right now, so Rosjan made a good point of checking the daily because we're inside now of this inverted fair value gap. It could be a good short opportunity. Let's check if we have an SMT. So this is Wednesday, full of news. Perfect. So we're going to wait for a news and see. Let's see if this is going to produce short opportunity. Okay, let's wait. 8:30 opens up. No, it's not 8:30. Why it is 7:30? Maybe I have wrong time. I don't know. Okay, 8:30 right there. Okay, this is clear news. Clear news. So, oh my god, like what started? Okay, we're going to come back, probably. Yeah. Okay, so now it's looking like a good setup. Before the market open, this is what I don't like about. But if this is anti-stays, because you probably should already know, what is this high? It was few minutes ago, guys. What is this high? Oh, Russian is typing. He already knows. News high. Perfect. News high. Crucial data-based liquidity. So this is your true rejection block. Sorry, this is your true rejection block. Let's see if price will produce rejection of it. Okay. Okay, taken. So doesn't matter. Let's see if we maybe swap out something more significant. Okay, we have this is empty now. I didn't see that. This is previous day high taken out, so we have daily SMT right there. So I would still look for short. It's important to always check the time frames. Now we have to be professional. We can't miss anything. So let's wait. Okay. 9 a.m. opens high. Let's see if this stays. So let me clear this up. This orange funny box. So this is now the true rejection block. Let's see if we the daily true rejection block, and let's see if we will produce smart reversal there. Yeah. Also, I like this POI. Now let's see. Let's see. It has to go lower. From that 50%, take a look, guys. Some of you might say this is random. This is not random. True rejection block. Go watch this video right now. At that specific scenario, this is daily true rejection block of the daily week. Okay. If that time is n, order block created. Is this enough for me? I don't know. I will wait. Okay, we have a little retrace. Let's see if the bearish PDRS will push price lower. Okay. High still stays. Okay. Okay. So what happened? We swap out this daily. Let's see what happened on the hourly chart. Okay. So yeah, the highs are swept. Basically no SMT. So it doesn't look like a perfect short opportunity. However, what I like in advance of the 830 is SMT right there. So I will not try this, but let me think. Let me see. No, there is no significant POI. Yeah, but it should go lower. Like market opens up, it should provide distribution. Smart reversal is in IPTA minutes. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, so but now it's looking good for a long. Have SMT. Let's this is in a macro. I was waiting for this fair value gap to be inversed. Yeah, doesn't happen. Okay, let's go back to the hourly. Yeah, still in a good POI. 10 AM opens up. Take a look how the previous hourly closed. Close in a range still of this CB. BC. 10 AM right there. Okay, I need some SMT. I think. Okay. Okay. So we are going lower now. Interesting. Accumulation, expansion. Oh my god. Okay, second macro starts. Second macro is good. High resistance liquidity run. Yeah, as you can see, left side of the curve was high resistance liquidity run. That's why this move was very fast. But what happened there? SMT right there. Let's see if we can go higher from now. Because kinda this looks like, take a look. Early inversion, expansion, retrace, expansion. Let's see if this low stays intact, or we are going to sweep this and then go higher. 55 SMT right there. Let me clear this. So yeah, 47, 40 plus 7. I'm not good at math, I don't know. But this is SMT. Okay, this SMT stays. Rival gap is inversed, but inversed once again. 11 opens up. So the question is now, if this is a true smart money reversal, have SMT, it can be. So the 11, the early open, you should already know what will provide. If this is true smart money reversal, and I believe it is. My drawn liquidity current is this high, because I am bullish, expecting expansion, retracement expansion from this sweep of liquidity. Yeah, this is against the daily, but if you see this new wick opening up, this is kind of low with the daily, so it's based off the perspective. So yeah, your question should be, before every hour open, if this smart money reversal is correct. So in that case, this is inside of the POI, because my POI is now the liquidity that we just taken out. We have the SMT. Let's see if this is in IBDA time. I think this is not IBDA time. 1 plus 5. Wait. 1 plus 4. I can't be good at everything, okay? Plus 7. Okay, this is IBDA time, because 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is IBDA time SMT, IBDA time smart money reversal. I'm expecting 11 AM volatility injection. Basically every early open is volatility injection to distribute higher, because there is no point for price to go any lower, because the low is in, the smart money reversal is in. So let me go market long right there. I could retrace to the 50% of expansion. As you can see, we expand, we retrace to the 50%, and now I'm expecting the expansion, another expansion. So very high risk reward, almost 10. Let me try it. Like, this will be hard, right? I'm not a fan of trading 11 AM, but I see the smart money reversal, I see the POI, and I see the volatility injection, and this is confluences that is driving me towards taking this trade. Okay, the body closing in, take a look, have SMT right there, so it should distribute now. Yeah, okay, we have the distribution. Again, we have the distribution. Let's take now something from the left side of the curve. So someone said about the USC pyramidating. take something important of the left side of the curve. For example, this fair value gap that showed power many times right there. After inversion, you want price to retrace and to expand from that. So your pyramidating is right there. And your stop loss is the nearest low with SMT. As I said a minute ago, we have SMT on that lows. So this is my new invalidation. I can try my stop. And also, because I'm pyramidating, I'm adding here, waiting for a retrace, and my stop loss is there. Okay, so price retraced, I pyramidated, and now I want price to produce a distribution from that PD array. Exactly. Okay. Let's now see what happened. We have distribution, we have the next retracement, and now let's see if the next expansion will follow. Yes. Okay, very good. So now let's take some partial, because I pyramidated in a good place, again. Guys, this stream is good. Say it. It's very good. A lot of knowledge coming here. And see, there's no only words. I'm trading on the 1 minute chart the 2 years ago data and predicting price to the minutes. So as I pyramidated right there, now I can try my stop to the swing low and take something off the position. Let me see if now I will take something of that position. No, I will take something out of the position right there. Right there. This is resistance. Like, this is important for value gap, but on the left side of the curve, resisting us right now because we are below it. So that's why I would close 25%. See? Oh my god. I like the backtesting. I closed 25% right there. Okay. New hourly is going to open. Very nice V-shape. So we trace it a little bit. 50% right there from this distribution. Okay, nice V-shape. It should go now above it. Yeah. Okay. This is also perfect. I don't know why people are leaving the stream. Take a look. Fractalize this. Now I have the second chart. Yes. Look, guys. We expand, we retrace, and take a look. We have this retrace is nothing that the left side of the curve of this fractal market maker buy model. And I wanted to say something about. Let me think. What I wanted to say. Fuck, I don't remember. Sorry, I forgot. But yeah, this is fractal market maker model. This is 50% of previous expansion. I basically, let's see if, yeah, this. So I was about to say something very important and I forgot. Okay, doesn't matter. Now we can try our stop below the previous market maker, fractal market maker low, swing low. We inversed the gap, so now it should work as support. Because of the fact we are above the 50% of the left side of the curve, I'm not going to pyramidate it into position anymore. Guys, take a look. Price levels. I hope you watched this video. Take left side of the curve into the Fibonacci, into the GAN box. 50% is here. Expand, retrace, and this is your fractal market maker ball model, where you basically can enter right there if you're playing the second chart. Yeah, so that's it I wanted to say. And this should now work as support. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if it will be, yeah. So we retraced it a little bit. Take a look at this week. We have no SMT on the highs. Let's make the 60k. We stopped in advance, but without SMT, so I'm seeing this as an engineering of buy side. Yeah, we got it. Not 60k? Oh, okay, not 60k. Okay, it's about 2 hours, so I think it will be it because a lot of people leave the stream. Okay, but I think I did a good job. I think I proved that I'm good trader. I know something. I'm not a random guy, because I'm not trading some. I could go a week ago data, remember this data, and like play every trade that I remember, but I choose random date. So it should tell you something that you are in a good hands. And I hope you like the stream. Saturday chill stream. I forgot about turning on the music. Next time I will turn something. It will be more entertaining. Yeah, also next time I will encourage you to talk with me, to backtest with me a little bit more. I appreciate the your comments that you was trading with me, not only watching. Roshan was very active, Space Walker, Subash, missed his AFK. Maybe someone wants to just watch and analyze this, nothing wrong with it. So thank you for being here. Have a nice weekend, guys. Oh, Jasper coming out. Jasper, you're late 2 hours. We are just ending the stream. Yeah, happy weekend. So Jasper, if you want to watch the recap, I'm going to upload it in about 30 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Once again, I'm doing screenshot of the people because I like the fact that there's a lot of people right there. It's a lot for me because I was starting from the zero, from the 3 people on the Discord, but it's a topic on the another meeting. So thank you. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.